Tom Baird. I started selling Kirby vacuum cleaners when I was 15 years old. I've been doing it for 46 years. I'm here today to show you the Baird Meter products. These are products that my dad invented and came up with to help Kirby dealers all over the world sell more Kirbys. What I'm going to start out with is the glass top meter. What we have is a low profile glass top meter to be able to show the smaller filter pads. We also manufacture a double up meter. So you can pull two pads at one time, or you can pull just the single pad. Let me show you how this works. That's one way of showing some people what it does, and you can do it twice as fast with the double up, or like I say, you can use it with the single meter. I've sold a lot of Kirbys through the years. My first month, I sold one. My goal was always to sell one more than I'd ever sold. And I had several months of 24, I had several months in the 30s. But it wasn't until 1976 I really started selling a lot of Kirbys. And that's when Dad came out with the Baird Meter products. And he came out with the Baird Meter. And what this does, it allows you to show a dirt display on a 16-inch cloth. One Baird Meter test is equal to 10 of the glass top meter tests. Both are good because you're still showing what it picks up. To load the Baird cloth onto the meter, all you do is roll the spring forward onto the plunger, stick it on the Velcro, which centers the cloth for you, drape it over. Push in, firm, roll your fingers forward, that pops the spring onto it, and then the plunger pulls it out, creating a bag for you. If you want to do twice as much, we also have a double up meter that you can put on here. All you do is center the Velcro, slide it in, flip the spring over, pull it out, and you're ready to go for your next test. Some of the advantages I like using the big cloth is, for instance, with the upholstery tool, you can clean an entire chair. You can clean the top of the cushion, the bottom, where the cushion sits, do the back, the arms, the sides, do the entire chair into one test. Same with the couch. You can do an entire couch. When it comes to shampooing a carpet or preparing a carpet to shampoo, you can put the double up meter on there, vacuum the entire carpet, do it thorough, get your dirt out before you shampoo, and be able to show even more dirt to the people what's actually down in the rug. You pull in more dirt, and when the Baird Meter equipment came out, I started selling more Kirbys. I had a high month of 45, 57, 66, 72, 84. March of 81, I sold 114 Kirbys. March of 83, I sold 121 personal sales in-home by myself. I run referrals and I knock doors, and that's how I did it with the Baird Meter equipment. It helps you show the people what you're doing and explain it to them using common sense. Okay, in my demonstration, I start out with the attachments. I clean the chair, the couch. I switch over to the carpets, do carpet stairways, I'll do a mattress test. And I've got all these dirt pads laid out here for them. And there's a reason that Kirby is picking this dirt up and the vacuum cleaner isn't. And the reason is airflow. You have to move the air to move the dirt. That's what it all boils down to. The design of the Kirby is what makes the tremendous amount of airflow that it is able to create. In other words, the vacuum is created right here inside of the nozzle. So what you're doing, the fan is right here. The exhaust is here. So your vacuum is created inside the nozzle is in contact with what you're cleaning. Same when you put the hose on here. And this is why they take the nozzle off and put the hose directly to the source of power. So you're pulling the air in the hose or in the nozzle, then you're pushing the air into the bag. And that's what gives the Kirby the tremendous amount of airflow. You have to move the air to move the dirt. With the bag on here, you've got even more power than you do with either one of the dirt meters. And the reason is there's more room for exhaust. The air has to get out before more air can come in. This is why the halfway mark right here is when the bag is full. The top half of that bag is for exhaust. Like I said, the air has to get out before more air can come in. Okay? So that right there is what gives the Kirby the power that it has. After I'm done cleaning, and I've done the furniture, the carpets, and all the rooms and everywhere, then I do a comparison test. I usually do a sand test, I put out some sand, run their vacuum cleaner, run the Kirby behind it, and show them why it's picked up. There's a reason the Kirby is picking this up, and like I said, is the airflow and the power that you have down here at the nozzle. And that's why we came out with a power tester. Most of your upright sweepers today are basically a canister vacuum cleaner made into an upright. The motor is down here. What the motor is doing is pulling the air out of the bag, causing the air to come up the hose, which is on one side. So you're pulling the air all the way across the nozzle, up the hose, into the bag, and exhaust out the motor. So you're quite a ways away from the source of power by the time you get to use it. So when you put the power tester on there and let them feel the suction on their vacuum cleaner, it might feel like a rubber band. It may not stick on there at all. It might feel like a rubber band is pulling that against it. On a canister vacuum cleaner, basically I have the same thing. The motor's back here in the back of the machine. The bag is in the front. The vacuum is created in the bag. The direction of airflow goes into the nozzle, up the extensions, through the hose, into the bag, exhaust out through the motor. So again, you're quite a ways away from the source of power. So, you take the power tester, and I always ask people, doesn't that feel like a magnet? Just kind of pulling that down on there, just kind of a weak magnet. It gives them an idea of how much suction they've actually got down there on the floor. Then, I put it on the Kirby. Just turn it upside down. Same rules, grab it right here by the handle. No cheating, don't slide it off. You gotta do it just like you did on yours. Grab it here by the handle and lift straight up on it. Very few people will be able to pull that off of the Kirby. That lets them feel what kind of power you've got down here on the floor when you turn the Kirby on. So when you turn it on and lower it down, actually what the Kirby is doing is just pulling the air through the carpet instead of around the nozzle. When you can pick that carpet up off the floor, vibrate it, and pull the air through it, that's when you get the dirt out. Any vacuum cleaner will make a carpet look clean, or at least pick up what you see. But it's the embedded dirt, the sandy grit, that causes the damage. That's what causes the carpet to wear out. It's abrasive. So, this is the power tester. This lets the people feel the suction on the Kirby. To show them the airflow, we have an airflow indicator. The airflow indicator, I like to put it on the front of the Kirby first. All this does is it measures airflow on a scale of 1 to 10. There's a little yellow puck in here, and when you turn it on, we don't know how far to go actually, it just bottoms out. But it goes all the way down to 10 on there, okay? Then to give them an idea what it's doing, in comparison, you can take this and put it on the end of their vacuum cleaner. It doesn't move it. Even with the help of gravity, it barely moves. The closer you are, there we go. We got about a half a number here. It moved it about a half. So that means that a canister vacuum cleaner actually has more power to clean a 1/16 inch of material on a chair or couch than it does to clean your carpets where you walk. It really doesn't make a lot of sense. Now, take the hose and go directly to the front of it. Now you're pulling it too. So the ideal way to make this thing really work would be like this. But you're still pulling the air out of the bag to cause the air to come in the nozzle. Where, like I said on the Kirby, your air goes in the front and the exhaust is right here and you're pushing the air into the bag. That gives you an idea of what the airflow indicator does in a comparison test. Now, I've talked about getting away from the source of power. The same thing happens with a Kirby. When you add the hose, you add a little bit of distance to it. I'm going to put the hose on here. And the airflow indicator. So we've got plenty of power for cleaning furniture. It pulled a 9 right there. If you add an extension, it pulls an 8. You add another extension, that pulls a 7. So, out here with the duster brush, if you're chasing cobwebs, we've got a 7 to chase cobwebs. We've got an 8.5 to 9 to clean furniture, and who knows how much power we got when it comes to cleaning carpet. This lets the people see, and it helps explain to them why you've showed them so much dirt in your Kirby demonstration. It's because of airflow. You have to move the air to move the dirt, is what it all boils down to. And with the help of the Baird Meter products, this will help. At least it's helped me sell an awful lot of Kirbys in the past 46 years. My dad was in the Kirby business for 61 years, and his goal was to help dealers all over the world, like I say, get out there and sell one more Kirby by giving them the tools they need to prove that the Kirby is the best. And the Baird airflow indicator, the power tester, and the Baird meter will definitely help you sell more Kirbys. The thing is, you got to show them dirt, and that's what this does. It also helps explain to the people with common sense, they can see it right there, what it's doing as far as airflow and how to get in and get the dirt out of their home. Thank you.